YouTube video of the day. This time, one of those rare occasions that I might actually do a Raw review again. Because this Raw was actually momentable. I'm actually going to start out with the main event segment. Brock Lesnar being announced as #1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And on the behalf of the entire YWC, I present the WWE World Heavyweight Championship belts to Brock Lesnar on a silver platter. And that segment was just gold. Like, Triple H came out. Y'all thought he was going to announce Randy Orton as #1 contender. Then Roman Reigns comes out, attacks Randy Orton, the brawl spills out into the crowd, then goes into the back. Then Paul Heyman comes out, introduce Brock Lesnar. They both come to the ring. Triple H shakes hands with Paul Heyman, then shakes hands with Brock Lesnar, making it official. Paul Heyman shooting an epic promo. Put your bets on Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. We're going to see a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And let's continue on with our Raw review. First, tonight starts out with Triple H coming out, mainly trolling the entire IWC, saying that he was so fed up he was going to go on Twitter and vent his frustrations, and talking with his friend Mark. Oh, that was just completely funny. Then he got to the point where he just came up, where he was going to think about coming up with a #1 contender for for John Cena at SummerSlam. Randy Orton comes out, shoots the shit with Triple H. Then Roman Reigns comes out, interacts with Triple H, Orton and Kane, which sets up a handicap match, Randy Orton, Kane, and Roman Reigns. Little miscues by Kane and Randy Orton, costing them the victory. Kane takes the spear, Roman Reigns wins. Then we're moving on to our Divas match. But first, we had Stephanie McMahon backstage with the 4 Divas, saying that she wants them to do what's best for business and show no mercy to Nikki Bella. And during that segment, Stephanie McMahon's dress made Eva Marie's hair disappear. Because literally, her dress was the same color as Eva Marie's hair, and it was fucking hilarious. Eva Marie was basically bald standing next to that dress. Anyway, getting out to the match, Nikki Bella comes out. She looks over at the crowd with a smile. Then the camera turns over. It's Brie Bella. Then Stephanie McMahon comes out, has an interaction with Brie. Brie Bella just basically calls her a bitch twice. Then Stephanie slaps her, and Brie gets thrown out of the building, and Nikki Bella gets the shit kicked out of her as the punishment. Oh, shit. What do we have next after this? Fuck. Oh, fuck, I'm drawing a blank. Whatever. But that whole segment from the Divas match led on to later in the show, after Stephanie introduced Flo Rida as the musical guest. whatever, that musical performance was kind of bullshit, but I'm going to talk about what happened afterwards because that was very interesting. You see, when Stephanie was leaving the ring, two cops came out, read Stephanie McMahon her Miranda rights, and handcuffed her. Brie Bella comes out, and then Stephanie just went off on her. And then she went off and saying that she was going to have the cops fired, and she was going to have their badges. She's getting led to the police cruiser, crying and sobbing. Triple H was trying to calm her down and insult the police officers at the same time. It was pretty entertaining and funny at the same time. And Steph, don't drop the soap. And also, we had a match, Tag Team Divas match, AJ Lee and Paige taking on Natalya and Emma. AJ Lee and Paige pick up the victory. Then Paige just literally turned heel and beat the ever-loving shit out of AJ Lee. AJ got thrown out of the ring, got thrown face first into the ring post, and when was the last time you have ever seen a WWE diva getting thrown into a ring post? Last time I'm thinking was probably sometime during the Attitude Era. That was pretty awesome to see that. AJ Lee also getting thrown over the announce table. Paige skipping away, mocking AJ Lee. This feud is officially on. We are done with the frenemies angle between Paige and AJ. Let's get down to a awesome fucking match between these two. And we were also going to have a highlight reel between Jericho and Bray Wyatt, but during the commercial break, the Wyatt family comes in, attacks Jericho. Bray Wyatt has Jericho locked in the Sister Abigail and literally whips him back, and his head lands into the locker. A wicked headshot, and then which that led it to the Wyatt family coming out to the ring, Bray Wyatt cutting a phenomenal promo. And this is why the crowd from last week were fucking idiots. Bray Wyatt is not boring. So we're pretty much going to see Bray Wyatt go over at SummerSlam. And after that segment, Chris Jericho was being attended to by paramedics. What you saw was like a little bit of blood. I'm pretty sure it was fake blood, but anyway, anything that resembles blood on a WWE programming is okay with me, because it's kind of like a little ounce of realism. Kind of like that. Plus, we had a Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler picking up the victory. Hopefully, that'll put him in contention for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. And also, look at Zack Ryder was featured on Monday Night Raw. He faced Fandango. Zack Ryder picking up a victory on Monday Night Raw. Hell has officially frozen over. Oh, good job to Zack Ryder. You deserve that win. Hope you celebrate it. And we also had Rusev and Lana come out. And good job. I never felt so happy in my life to see the Great Khali, because it got Lana to shut the fuck up. And the good thing about this, they are not completely burying Rusev because of what Lana said last night at Payback. I can deal with that as long as they keep the microphone away from Lana's mouth and put a fucking gag order on her. And Rusev defeated the Great Khali. Applaud that. And which leading to our main event, Dean Ambrose versus Cesaro. Pretty decent technical match. Dean Ambrose getting himself disqualified by smashing Cesaro with a steel chair, throwing steel chairs into the ring, sets one up, and then sits down saying, "Is this all you got? Is that all you got?" This has been a decent episode of Raw. I give it a 8 out of 10. Definitely way better than last night's Battleground. Peace the fuck out.